Hello, lovely ladies. Nikki Miklosh Woodley here, co-founder of B2 Business Together, where we work with women who have established purpose-driven businesses that want to finally break through to the multiple six-figure income, but realize they need a circuit breaker to help them get there. And we're here to help you find those circuit breakers. And specifically today, I'm going to share with you 3 reasons why it's really valuable to get somebody else to look at your business strategy. You might think that you're doing everything you can in the best way possible, but the reality is that you only know what you know. So I want to ask you, how many blind spots do you have in your business at the moment? Really think about that. And the answer is, how could you possibly know? Because again, you don't know what you don't know. So there's a limitation there that you may not even realize you have. And that's the first reason why it's really important to get somebody external who knows what they're talking about, who has the expertise in the area that you're focusing on, to have a look and find those blind spots for you. The second reason leads off that, which is if you don't know what you could be doing, you are absolutely missing out on opportunities. And that could be opportunities around how to grow your business more effectively, how to be a more profitable business. It could be sales opportunities. It could be ways to manage your money better. It could be how you're prioritizing your life. You know, you can get different experts, and I know we're specifically looking at business strategy here, but we believe at B2 that business strategy encompasses making money, managing money, and also prioritizing your life. And there's expertise in all of these areas that can help you focus on the most meaningful, impactful areas of your business. So reason number 2, you're missing out on opportunities. And the third thing is that you actually could be accelerating your results a lot quicker if you were working with external sources, external experts, or having someone look at your business strategy for you. There's no doubt that you're going to get where you want to go. I know when I first went into business, I knew that I was going to be successful. I knew because I wasn't going to stop until I got there. So there was no doubt in my mind around that piece. However, I didn't always know the best way to get there. And when I first started working back in the day with my first business coach, I mean, my results accelerated in 1 month. I honestly think it would have taken me at least 6 months, if not 12 months, to get there. But because there was a different perspective given, because there was somebody who had done what I had done before, I was able to get there a lot quicker. So reason number 3 is you might not be accelerating or getting your results as quick as you could be. And think about how much time you could be saving there. So here's some practical things for you to consider. Think about, when was the last time you worked with an expert, and look at areas of business growth, money management, health and well-being. And for the purpose of this exercise, we will focus on business strategy. But as I said, it all links together. That's where the sweet spot is for you to create a business that you love. So focus on your business strategy and write down, what are the biggest challenges, the 3 biggest challenges that you have right now in your business. And then consider, what are you doing to move through them? So you can pop the pause button on this video, you can listen to it, then come back, whatever works for you. But make sure you do this exercise, because it's really good self-reflection around what areas you might need some focus and assistance with, and also where are you looking strategically in your business. So you've looked at 3 key areas you're having challenges. You're looking at, what are you doing to overcome them or move through them? What impact are those challenges having on you, on your clients, on your life, on your family? What would it mean if you could have these challenges solved, if there were solutions in place sooner rather than later? Again, you might work through them. Could you work through them quicker? Now I want you to consider, who could actually help you get over these hurdles quicker. And we're not talking silver bullet. We're not talking false promises, quick wins. We're talking efficiency. You know, we believe so much, Ness and I believe in efficiency, simple solutions that get you there quicker. So if there's a simple and efficient way of doing something, that's what you're looking for. Now you want to consider, what's the return on investment, the ROI of getting some external help. So if you're investing $1,000, what's the return going to be of that $1,000 if you can accelerate your results? Now, it's easy to consider this when you're looking at things like sales and business growth because there's a dollar amount. But remember that the return on investment, the ROI, isn't always a dollar amount. It could be that, like I always talk about, there's an emotional return on investment and there's a financial return on investment. So an emotional return on investment could be more time with your family or doing the things that you love. Okay, so you need to think, if I invest $10,000, what's the ROI on that? How is that going to help me in my business and my life? Will I get time back to do things I love? Will I get more dollars? Can I start paying myself? Is my business, does it become profitable? Am I clear on my purpose outside of work? All of these key things are return on investment. So now you've got a good reflection of what are some challenges you're having, the impact of that in your business, your family, your life, your clients, and what would be the return on investment, emotional or financial, to help solve those challenges. Remember, you don't have all the answers. How could you? None of us have all the answers. Our coaches have coaches who have coaches. It doesn't matter how successful you are. It's about borrowing perspective from different people who have been there, done it before, who have invested hundreds of thousands of dollars in being that expert so they can help you get there quicker. Also, remember there's varying levels of investment as well. But I think look at what you've written down or consider what you've thought, and now think about, well, what's a logical next step to get the help in my business that I need. So I trust that serves you well. I trust that what you're seeing in this is that you can't see everything in your business because you're either too close to it or you don't have the right expertise, and there's loads of people out there to help. If you are curious to find out how Vanessa and I are able to help you through B2, please reach out. Send us a DM, send us an email, jump on our website, businesstogether.com.au, and we look forward to hearing from you. Regardless if it's us, make sure you get the expertise and that external perspective in your business, because we want you to be more successful quicker in a way that is actually really organic and serving of your goals and outcomes. Remember, as women in business, together we're smarter and stronger. See you soon.